welcome back to Steam Workshop. My name's Mark and I'm the lead engineer on the Effie restoration for the Cleethorpes Coast Light Railway. And here is what I've been up to this week. So due to an ongoing large project in the workshop, I am tackling some of the small jobs because I can't get onto the welding of the smokebox saddle. So I'm tackling the plumbing, and here I'm just pointing out the blower. So I've got a blower pipe coming out from the bottom of the smokebox and to the blower module. I've just got to have the pipe back to the cab section. Then I've got this new fitting here up in the steam manifold, and that is for the lubricator pipe. So there's a small pipe comes out the lubricator here, up through the smokebox, and then around the smokebox and up to the regulator manifold. Then another job I've tackled is I've made a start on the cladding for the side of the smokebox here. These are going to be removable panels so you can access the top of the steam chests. And so I've got the curve put in, I've got the bend put in. I've just got to reduce the height of it because it fouls on the two rivets that are on the smokebox there. But I will finalise this part when I have actually got the saddle welded to the smokebox. Onto the front of the smokebox, I am tackling the door hinge pin. Now, this door was not attached when I received it, so I've had to fabricate this. It's going to have a pair of washers, one on each end, with a taper pin through to hold those washers in place. Because of the rivet, you can't actually get a normal pin through this, so I'm going for the two washer option. It'll be a little bit of a wiggle, but it will work. From there, I'm tackling the latch. So this is the handle and the latch striker, which is a new piece, and it's going to have a taper pin fitted through it. The original one, it's seen better days, and it was held on with a roll pin, and I absolutely detest roll pins, so this will have a taper pin through it. And yeah, fingers crossed, all that works. Now, a big product I manufactured this week is the new unions for the pipework. So instead of using compression fittings, I am opting for, well, a compression union as opposed to a compression olive. And these are going to provide a much better seal when it comes to adding all the pipework. And I have been adding pipework. So on the bottom of the steam manifold here, I've added an elbow. Because of the clearance between the cladding and the fitting, I've had to opt for an elbow rather than a bent pipe. And here is the pipework on. So these larger pipes, they are the steam feeds to the injector steam valves. I've got a small pipe that feeds the blower and a middle-sized pipe that feeds the whistle. So yeah, there's the elbow, and then that just enables me to have just a 90-degree bend into the bottom of the whistle, and that hopefully will do the job perfectly. And yeah, nice clean, tight arrangement. That leads us on to the dome. So it had a notch cut into it, which I have filled, and I have just widened the slot to accommodate the pipework here. It might need a little bit more of a tweak, but that will come later. I have filled a couple of holes in the cab sheet and also rounded over all the edges. They're not very conducive for paint sticking if it's too sharp an edge on the steel. So I have rounded over all the corners, just giving it a nice smooth appearance, and that should hopefully hold paint really well. So that basically sums up Effie for this week. Now, for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be on holiday. I've got the last of my annual leave card to use up, so getting it slapped in for Easter. And after Easter, I'm going to have a bit of a hiatus away from Effie due to an ongoing large project in the steam workshop. I'm going to get drafted onto that. So it'll be a little bit of a while before you see another video on Effie, but as soon as I'm back on it, you will know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you all next time.